And we should be live now. Hoping this is working. Gonna get a sec to update and change. Hello, Minecraft. Says it's there. Okay, there we are. All right, hi everybody. We are back. Hello, Project Energetica. We're back for I guess a short stream today. Oh, maybe we're not back. What's going on? All right, there we go. Back for kind of a short stream today. By short, I mean like probably less than 2 hours, but we'll see. YouTube is not maintaining enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience there's literally nothing happening. Sorry, 1 second. All right. It's laggy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why that is. It really shouldn't be. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Stream settings, analytics. Okay, it should be okay now. I don't know why that was happening, but anyways, we're gonna hop back in today and do kind of a short stream. I wanted to try and get a bamboo farm going at the very least, and maybe an automatic thing with autocrafters, but we'll have to wait and see how that kind of plays out. But I don't have a lot of time today. I kind of slacked on chores this morning, if I'm being honest. I was doing some job searching and, things came up. So I'm hoping I can just hop in right now and get a quick stream in, and then I'll go do some chores, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, no, this stream is really far behind. It's like almost 20 seconds behind now. That's bad. Let me see if I can jump ahead a little bit. Okay, maybe it's just my video that was paused. That's strange. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna try and jump back in and get a bamboo or some kind of tree farm or something going, because I realized after speaking with my wife for a bit that the main problem with this file is that I just don't have building materials. And like, I do have deep slate and cobblestone and all that fun stuff, but I don't have any wood, and planting trees over and over again is fine, and sitting here mining trees is fine, but I'd really rather deal with that in a more efficient way. So I'm going to try and make an automatic bamboo farm, because we do have bamboo here. So I'm going to start kind of terraforming a bit just to give us a little area to make it. And then I might also try and do an automatic wool farm at some point today, or at least like a small one. Those are pretty easy. I can definitely do the automatic bamboo farm. That's not really a problem. Like, that's pretty straightforward. But there is an issue where using the autocrafter to turn it into sticks and stuff is not something I'm super familiar with. I usually just use a tutorial, if I'm being completely honest, to build the autocrafter thing. And I've only had to build it, I think, twice now. But maybe if you guys are willing to bear with me through it, I can look it up real quick, and I can just make it automatically turn into planks, so I don't need to worry about it. But I also don't think that the farm is going to be big enough right off the bat that I'm going to have to worry about it too much, right? So let me just worry about getting the bamboo farm built and where to put it, and then later on I can retrofit it so that it has all the auto crafters and all the fun stuff to it. Decaying, I thought I just saw one of them decay. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good day today. It is hot as heck here. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but it was like pretty chill last week, and this week it's just hot again. It's supposed to get even hotter, so hoping it's not too bad. But Okay, another thing too is, so like we have all these trenches that go through the property, and I want to make some little bridges just to kind of get across. Probably just out of like slabs for now. Um, Actually, one of my previous jobs was designing bridges, so I kind of want to take a little bit more time into it, but I'm also just sick of not being able to get over to here and like access all these resources. So we're gonna probably deal a little bit with that today too. And then I'll see what the time is and kind of go from there. You guys have been really supporting the streams, which is great. I posted a short that it did okay, but I think it's just because I jumped back and forth between shorts and streaming that YouTube's algorithm got a little confused, so it didn't do as well as it could have. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, make sure you leave a like on it and just go check it out. But I think it was an okay video for, you know, what it was. Like, obviously there wasn't a whole lot of building involved, but it was just how to make a wither grinder. Or a wither trap, I guess. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get some of these trees out of the way because we're going to have to expand towards this direction a little bit. And I don't really know where I want to put this new farm. So part of me wants to put it near the melon farm, which we should actually go check. I'm just kind of curious what's in it right now. But we can also start adding extensions onto the house, so that could be another thing. Yeah, no, this is doing great. Okay, you are not or smooth streaming, blah blah blah. Yeah, what the heck is going on? I don't know if it's my internet or what, but it seems to not want to do any streaming today. Let me check. Oh, maybe I'll turn my chunks down. Maybe my computer's just freaking out. Here, we'll try that. But anyways, I can't remember what I was talking about. Moving on. I want to do some terraforming. I definitely could make a better shovel, I guess. I really didn't want to go get levels, but I mean, that is what it is. Stream looks fine to me. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is kind of yelling at me. It was lagging for a couple seconds, but it seems to have fixed itself. So, I don't know. Even OBS is kind of yelling at me, so I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but I don't know. Maybe my computer's just overheating or something. Okay. Did you make a good bow yet? Not really. I probably should. So, I have a lot of things I could do, but this is kind of a short stream, so by short I mean 2 hours. Let's quickly grab some levels. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'll repair my pick a little bit because it is kind of low. And then I'll get up past level 30 and I want to make an axe and maybe a shovel depending on how many levels I have. And that'll make terraforming and building stuff a lot easier. The other thing I'm worried about too is I don't think I have a lot of cobblestone left, which I'm gonna need for observers and pistons. I have lots of wood now, I just took down all those trees. But I don't think I have enough left, or enough cobblestone left, and I'm actually not sure about my redstone. I know I have a few stacks of it, but by the time I'm done making all the components for this, I'm not sure where I'm gonna stand, so... the other thing too, is it's the same farm for... Oh, we got some redstone in here. The other thing too is it's the exact same farm for bamboo and sugarcane, which we also need. I do have sugarcane growing, but I'm gonna need a lot more of it for when we start getting rockets. So it's gonna be kind of a tricky situation where I want all these automatic farms, but I also want things to look good. So that's why I want to try and clear some room out and kind of space things out a little bit, if that makes sense. So let me... Right, we got this awesome sword. I keep forgetting about that. I was so lucky. Yeah, so let's hopefully get a bunch of mobs really quickly. Just gonna run around and hopefully that'll help. And then I'll go and start digging out in an area where I want to put farms. Actually, I have mob sounds off. There we go, and I even turned it. So I was recording, so I turned all that stuff off, so I had no idea what was going. There we go. Yeah, so there's a lot of little things I kind of want to do today, but as we can see from up here, the place is starting to kind of look a little bit nicer. I'm going to start building probably this area today. I'm thinking is probably the best spot to put the bamboo farm. It's a little awkward because it's on an angle right here, like a diagonal. But I want to get some bridges going across here, 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 here. There's like weird like crevice. It almost looks like a fault line, which is kind of neat. And then I also have back here, which is probably where I'm going to end up moving the villagers from here, and I'll put a village in here. Just so they're not close enough to my house that they're constantly trying to sleep in my bed and stuff. But also not nearly as far as having to walk across this water and go all the way over there for them. It's about half the distance, so it's a lot of work. And to be honest, I'll probably still keep the original village just as like an extension. And maybe one day it'll all kind of combine into one giant thing if we survive that long. But we'll wait and see, right? I also saw today, sort of off topic, but Tommy Innit streamed Minecraft, and he doesn't sound like he's doing okay. I only watched the first couple minutes of it, but he was trying to make an SMP in what seemed to be Bedrock. At least I didn't think he played Bedrock, but he was naming it like Depression SMP and like Kill Yourself SMP and just like some pretty dark things and being very anti-American. So I don't know what's going on with him, but I hope everything's okay. Like, he added all his regular friends like Phil and all the others, but you know, he had Tubbo and Jack Manifold and a few others, but yeah, no, that was But let's hopefully get this going. I'm already up to 25, so I don't think this will take too long. I can also feed the cows if I can go grab the rest of my wheat. And then right now, like, I already have this axe, which is like okay, so maybe I'll just make the shovel for now so I don't have to sit here and get all this XP. I don't want to make you guys sit here and wait for this. But eventually, we will definitely work on getting better tools, and I'm thinking maybe next stream, with the stream, we should go get netherite. But I'm also debating on just going to fight the dragon. So, we'll see. Yeah, what the heck is YouTube doing? Not sending enough info for smooth streaming experience, but seems fine to me. This is really weird. Like, there's literally nothing different from right now than any other stream, so I don't know what it's freaking out about. But, anyways. Like, even OBS is freaking out. We'll get a bit more experience, and then we'll kind of see where I'm at, or... now it's getting laggy. Yeah, what the heck? I am not sure what's happening, guys. I'm sorry. My internet connection is very weird, like, especially when I'm playing Rocket League and other things. Like, I've noticed that, like, I get these, like, weird lag spikes sometimes. But here, I'm gonna see what's going on. Encoding overload. Consider turning up your something something. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, like, it should be fine. I'll up the bitrate a little bit, but I'm hoping this doesn't just crash the whole stream. There. Like, I don't know what else to do to make that better. It definitely should not be lagging. That's really weird. Hopefully this fixes it. And not that I've really accomplished a whole lot yet, but still. Open widget. Is it not maintaining enough video to maintain smooth streaming? As such, viewers will experience buffering. What the heck is it doing? Stream status poor. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I go to look at it and then it disappears, so I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoder preset. This is really sorry about this, guys. I don't know why it's freaking out. Sure. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. And now it's saying stream health is excellent, so I don't know what I changed, I don't know what it means, but hopefully that fixed it and you guys are still here. But even the game seems to be running slightly smoother now, so I'm not sure what was happening there. But yeah, now it's saying excellent condition, so I don't know what changed or if maybe OBS updated, but seems fine now. You know, that's probably enough. Let me kill a couple more things and then I can breed cows. That was strange. There we go. Okay. Back to business. Okay. So, let me head back inside and we'll do a little bit of enchanting. I'll also feed the cows with what I have on me. Not a lot, but, you know, enough. There we go. And now we should be able to... Geez, that is loud. I don't know if it's just because I have good headphones or not, but it's, the music's really loud when I put this on. Okay, so let's grab... I have sticks on me already. Look how prepared I am. Almost like I'm a streamer or something. We also have the trident that we need to mess around with too. So first things first, let me... This, nice. It's actually really nice. Get a couple things. Okay. And do I have any cobble? I guess not. So I guess there aren't any cobblestone. It's not so bad now. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed a setting that looked like something I use in Premiere and I changed it and that seemed to make it better, so sure. So let me head back down here. Is this my tunnel? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna check out this way. And I don't have torches on me, so this is gonna be kind of annoying, but bear with me for like 3 minutes. I'll just get a bunch of cobblestone and stuff, and we will be off to the races. Hope you guys are having a good day today. My morning's been alright. Been playing a lot of Pokemon Scarlet. which I know is like a almost 3-year-old game now. I think 2 years, 3 years. But I just beat it recently, and I'm doing all like the after game stuff, like getting all the legendaries and unlocking all the different areas in the DLC, and it's a lot of fun. Honestly, if I had a way to stream it, I would, but that'll be okay for now, at least for what we for. Okay. Drop off the lapis, I don't need it. Let's go to sleep, apparently. I didn't think I was out there that long. Okay. So now I'm gonna head this direction, and I sort of want to level this out, but it kind of goes against what I was saying before, where I was like, oh, I don't like terraforming, so I'm been like stubbornly kind of leaving it. Oh, there we go, Instamine, that's perfect. Way easier. This is so much faster. See, you could argue that I wasted a bunch of time getting experience for a shovel, but it would have taken me just as long to mine all that, and I'd be down the diamond shovel, so I'd say it was worth the investment. But anyways, let me... I kind of want to leave that open, sort of, so that I have a way to make a path up to the portal. So maybe I'll build it like... Decisions. Normally I wouldn't pick land like this to develop on, because I like picking out plain flat areas and stuff and then going from there, so this is kind of a new experience for me, I guess. Picking like terrain that's sort of rough and fixing it up a little. But okay, let's maybe put it going across here. We'll make it like this direction facing towards the house, I think. That'll work. So let me quickly throw all this down. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll grab all this because we're gonna need cobblestone anyways. Fill that all in dirt. All right. Okay. Not my favorite spot for it, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. What the heck? Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening, why it's doing that. It's like it woke up and decided like no stream for you today. Yeah, now the whole stream is frozen. What the heck is happening? YouTube, you good? Like, I'm literally not doing anything. Not downloading anything, like there's nothing happening. Even OBS is okay now. Like, what the heck is going on? So bizarre. Stream settings, there's literally nothing I can do about this. All right, 1 second. YouTube. Uh, so just ignore YouTube stream good or poor notifications. If you're not too sure, use another machine. This seems to be likely a reason you're saying you're not quite up to the job you're asking it to do. That means you should probably be turning things down, not up. To start off on YouTube, okay, I understand. People like Twitch are like 20, blah, blah, blah. This is not helping, so it seems to think that it's because my computer can't handle it, but it's been handling all the other streams. So here, I will turn this way down. And I don't know, turn clouds to fast. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Well, this bitrate is definitely higher than that, so you're gonna have to deal. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it seems to think that it can't handle what it's been doing for the past, like, what, 7 streams? So we're just going to ignore that for now, and hopefully this isn't too annoying for everybody. But let's start by making... Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go about this. Making bamboo across here is probably good. And then me go grab some bamboo. We can figure this out. First things first, I'm probably gonna need this, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think bamboo needs water. Go. Okay, yeah. We can actually... maybe I will. Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna pump in all these guys. Okay. Then I think we had a chest over here from when we were building the other farm. And now it's saying excellent quality again. This game, man, I swear. Alright, we still have a bunch of observers, which is good. And we even have some hoppers left, which is also good. Let me see... We don't have any iron on us, do we? I'm gonna run and grab some iron. And we're gonna make some pistons. I'm probably gonna need like 20-ish right now, if I had to guess. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Piston. Really, that's all I can make? Oh, no. That's not what the problem is. Okay. Dark oak. There we go. There, we'll do that. There we go. Lots of pistons, and I used up all my cobble, unfortunately, but that's okay. That was my B. And I think when you put one of these down, it faces you, so that's kind of annoying. But, yeah, that's okay. It's fine. Let me undo all this. Thankfully, really quick. That. Set. 13. 16. 16, that's pretty good, right? Standard Minecraft numbers. I kind of want to move it over by one. That. All right. And we're gonna need blocks here because that's how these are all gonna get powered. Is a trail of redstone. I found recently that you can bone meal bamboo. Interesting. Didn't think you could do that before, so. Okay. So now I'm gonna get the observers and should be able to. Oops. Not that way. Never remember, it's the opposite of what pistons do. But okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. And I don't think this works, but okay. I need to go up a block, I think. Bear with me here. I haven't made one of these in a hot second. What if I did that? Okay. Yeah, so this all needs to go up a block. Totally okay. This up here. Really, no, that's fine. Pop this up. And I need 2 more observers, but that's fine because the farm is basically already done. There. So basically what's going to happen is these guys are going to grow. I can even show it. So these guys are going to grow, and then the minute it gets in front of the observer, it updates, and then it breaks everything off. Simple enough, right? So now, what I want to do is, how am I for blocks right now? Sort of wanted more of these stone bricks. I don't know if I have any over here. Let me double check. I also have the new garbage. I completely forgot about that. We do have a little bit of these. Great. So I'm gonna toss these behind the bamboo, I think. Go. And now that I'm thinking about it, the best way to probably do this is with mud. So maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah, here. Because the thing with mud is it's not a full block. And so you can put a minecart underneath it, and it'll suck out all the bamboo from underneath. Because you see how a bunch of it got stuck there? Yeah, here, watch. Yeah, so see how a bunch of it got stuck up there? Some of it fell, which is fine, but a lot of it didn't. So maybe I'll do this. And it'll kind of loop around and collect all of it. Yeah. There. It'll make sense in a second, I promise. But we are going to need minecarts. We're going to need water bottles to make mud. And okay, that's it. Like powered rails, I guess. Glass. Unfortunately, glass bottles don't stack, so that's kind of annoying. But let's head to bed before we get attacked. And then I'll kind of explain what's gonna go on. Got couples. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly, actually, most of the stuff I need. I should probably do that actually. Some mud. And I'm also gonna need more iron, stone, and sticks. So gold. I have redstone on me and I can sticks. So some redstone torches going. Let's do powered rails, which we've apparently never made before. Like that or something. Really? I haven't made, oh, because I haven't made regular rails. There. And then it'll be powered rails. Go. And I don't think that's enough. You should be enough. Okay. And then we have these to power everything. These and these. Alright. So I just want to try something quickly. So if it has to be on dirt, I think. Right? Yeah. If I say do this. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I don't really use this mechanic very often, so that's why I'm just kind of like, oh, what do I do here? Oh, I got some mud. And whatever. Obviously, there's a faster way of doing this, but you know what? Whatever. Let's do this. And then top up. Just so I don't have to keep going back to it. Except for when it all grows grass, what I want it to. Go. They're a bit intense, you're right. 18 months, that should be enough. Do that, do that. Sure. Sure. Okay. So I'm going to pick up all this first. There we go. And so now when a minecart goes underneath this, it can pull blocks through it, which is way, way better. There we go. And I will grab this stuff. There we go. And I do have enough on me to make a minecart. Look at me go. Set this up. Watch, by the end of this, I'm going to have minecarts and crafting tables everywhere. Okay. What I wanted it to do, but that's fine. Because dumb. Okay. Need a hopper minecart. Do 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 do. There we go. And I'll toss for now. And hopper minecart. Torches. And I essentially need to dig underneath where I put those powered rails and put these down. And then that should power all the torches. Or power all the powered rails, my bad. Under here. There too. Okay. Again. Check, yep, those are powered. Yep. And one more. Oh. Bam. So now that should just go around in circles. And eventually what'll happen is I'll add in some hoppers. I guess I should probably just do it now while I have them. And we'll throw it all into a barrel or a chest. Probably a barrel. Actually no, I should probably do a double chest. It's gonna get big fast. Let me see what I can. I'll make 2 more hoppers. Oh. And fine. That's gonna be the wall, so I'll put it here, I guess. Yeah. Stand here. Go. And just so I can have some inventory room, because geez. Go. 1, 2, 4. 2, 4. And let's... Oops. Okay, and that's basically the farm done. I need to make 2 more observers for up there, but I just need a little bit of cobblestone. I can do that right now. Or, oh, oops, that's not how you get cobblestone. Okay. And there we go. So let me just make a couple more observers, and then we should be good to go. That's back there. Just in time for it to be nighttime. And then I just need like glass and stuff to pretty this up, but not a problem. That always forget every time. There. So it's definitely not perfect right now, but the idea is to make some walls, kind of like the other one there, where I just kind of encase everything, put some glass here, and yeah, this should produce tons of bamboo, and it already kind of has. Here, I'll just do this. See if we can get a show of it. One of those is bound to grow. Oh, yep, there it goes. So it comes off. Hopper goes by, collects everything, and it should end up in this chest. Yep, there we go. And so obviously when there's a wall here, it'll be a lot better. Yeah, I know, it's I just never pay attention to it. But for now here, I'm just gonna put this because we don't have any glass. And just to keep things all zombie free, there we go. Throw a little bit of a light source down, and we're good. So let's see how this does. Because mind you, that's only 16 of them. Like I can make this longer later, but definitely right now this is efficient enough, especially if it's just going to be going in the background. And actually, you know what? The best part about this is I can make bamboo planks. There we go. These in. Now we have a source of wood that is easily accessible. You know what? I could even build this out of bamboo. Why not? Right? There. Doesn't look too bad. Hello. You here to check out the bamboo farm? Yeah. Where'd that go? Right, like we might as well make it out of bamboo if that's what we're using. Oh, that's a weird sound. It's like hollow. Lord, is there. All right. Best part about this kind of farm too is if it ever stops for any reason, it's pretty easy to fix. Ooh. Hello? I don't need to attack you. But yeah, no, that's basically it. I just need to get sand, and we're good to go. And maybe I'll make that longer later, but we don't. Works for me. And we actually probably got a bunch of pumpkins while we've been here. Let's go check out this farm. Here, I'm actually gonna... Beginning of the end, this is where I start making a bunch of chests everywhere and never know where anything is. But I have a bit of a system going, so... Alright. Yeah, no, we're doing pretty well. We got basically a stack of melon. Let's see. Merlin. Melon. Yeah, 58 melons. That's pretty good. I would have settled for 2. Okay. So now... What's the plan? Kind of wanted to make a sheep farm, and I did see that sheep earlier that just like wandered onto the property. I'm not even sure where he came from. Oh. That's... Those on me. There we go. Got my inventory back, sort of. Sure. Okay. Junglewood's kind of junk wood. I don't really care too much about it. So that can be turned into sticks and sold for emeralds. We do have all those new villagers in the village, too. How's this going? Yeah, you know. Okay. Oh. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Okay. We'll let that go in the background because that'll be fine the way it is for now. So this thing should just keep going and going and going and never stop. And yeah, there we go. I got 14 just in the time we've been talking here. And that'll keep going. I think now is the time to maybe talk about a sheep farm. I want to make just a regular farm, kind of like how I have the cows right now, but eventually I'll have like automatic shearing. But just so we have a source of wheat right now, or not wheat, sheep right now, I sort of want to start that. So yeah, there's a sheep there. Hoping there's another one that way that we can use and breed them. I don't have to go on like some kind of adventure for them. So let's do that. I'm gonna keep this area safe. I'm gonna start making pathways too. Path will probably be so. Here, we'll do this for now. I'll just go through that. It'll eventually move this. It'll give me incentive to move it. There we go. And then probably going out this way will be a path. That'll jump over to that island. I'm making it random because I'm going to throw a bunch of random blocks in between to break it up a little bit. It'll make more sense later. Once I add in like 3 or 4 different kinds of blocks, you'll see like, oh yeah, no, it looks like a professional made it. But there we go. Now we have like actual pathways. I might put the sheeps here. Right here. This isn't like a horrible spot for it, and it's not going to be a permanent spot, so let's put the sheep right here. Let me clear this out, and it's almost daytime again, so we survived the night, which is kind of cool. Kind of crazy. We're getting to the point where we don't need to worry about the darkness all that much. And I wouldn't mind going out looking for sand after we get this sheep farm done. Because that is one of the things that I seem to be low on. Let's get some fences. That. And I need to make sure that they still have access to grass. Just realizing that this is all stone. So here, let me mine some of this out. Because if they can't eat grass, they won't grow back their wool. That's like kind of the whole point of having sheep. So here, let's do this. Probably not gonna have dirt on me. Definitely not. Okay. That, you know, oh, there we go. Sure. And do I have carpet anywhere? I might just steal some from my carpet inside for now. At least till the sheep grow and then I can replace it. That's good for now, I think. And 1, 2, I didn't. That's right. Do I still have? I don't have it on me. Geez. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My stomach is not doing great right now. I went to the store to grab a drink and grab myself a treat, and that treat is not sitting well because I've been eating healthy, and I think that my body is finally starting to be like, hey, you're an adult. You've been eating healthy. Stop eating junk. You know, like normal people. Okay. Let me grab some wheat, I guess. Or I guess I probably have leads. Do that. I'm gonna need more anyways for breeding. Grab a few of these. I know there's some in the ender chest, but might as well grab it when I'm right beside it. Good boys. Make you guys a host too soon. That was suggested like a while back and I never actually did it. Yeah, here, I'll take the wheat from here. And I know I had wool. See if I can find it quickly. Brown wool. That's just enough for what I need. Yeah. Alright, let's go find some sheep. Just in case. Have any more string? Yes. I have leads. Okay. And I definitely still need a new bow too, so lots of stuff to still accomplish. But let's get the main things out of the way. Okay. So we know where one sheep is. It's like kind of sitting on my island right here. So let's see if we can find another sheep to be friends with it. And then we can lead them into the sheep pen and start breeding those. And then we have like a full hour left, so I could definitely still do something else. I could either do another redstone farm or possibly... Heck yeah, we're almost out of stack. I could possibly go exploring for a little bit and look for sand. You, sir, follow me. Do I have a treat for you? Can you get up there without falling? Great. Oops. Wasn't really asking. Alright, so there's sheep number 1. Great. And I'll throw these on so I can get back out. Perfect. Now you're stuck in there. All right, we need to find one more sheep. Preferably we get a whole flock. I have 4 leads on me, so you keep to yourself, sir. I am not dealing with Endermen right now. There's chicken. Right, there's also the chicken hole. That's something we need to deal with as well. Is that a parrot? It is a parrot. Oh, homie. Did he kill a skeleton? What the heck? No, come back. Yeah, we got a parrot. Let's go. What was he doing? He's been here the whole time. He's like 10 feet from our house. That's awesome. All right, now we definitely need to find a sheep. There's even a horse up there. Oh, what do we got here? We got a pig. Not a sheep. Old McDonald taught me anything. That is definitely not a sheep. Let's see. Chickens. We got Enderman. Oh, hello. I don't see you. Stop whooping in front of me, please. You are totally fine. Just chilling. I'm not bothering you. Sheep friend. Oh, there's like every other mob here except sheep. There's like so much grass here for sheep. That's awesome though. We got a parrot. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Or she. It can be a she. Awesome. I can't wait till I get name tags. Like, we do have a librarian villager, so it's just a matter of leveling it up, but then we get actual name tags. Awesome. Okay. Let's keep going. Come on, man. Problem with parrots is they don't always teleport to you. So, there's a sheep. There's 2 sheep, actually. Yeah, it's 1. Playing Minecraft like this is so hard. There's no crosshairs. Alright, where's my parrot? Nope, come on. Come on. Alright, let's... Come on, you can do it. Follow me down the hill. You know what? Oh, he did Voop. I wonder if they fixed that. Alright, well, I'm a little nervous that this parrot possibly killed a skeleton in cold blood. So let's maybe make a name that suits it. Oh, my leads broke. I love how Minecraft made leads better, but then didn't at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, the past couple times I've tried to use them, they've broken, and it's been really, really annoying. Come on. Yeah, man. Here, I'll do this. Maybe that'll incentivize them to follow me. Come on, yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yum. Nice wheat. And I guess I have seeds for the parrot, too. I was just lucky that I had the seeds on me, too. If I didn't grab that wheat earlier, I wouldn't have gotten those. That is perfect. Oh, I can even make a jukebox and make him dance. Okay, I know what we're doing next. I'm like pretty sure I have a music disc somewhere too. Pretty sure I got Return to Sender in one of the previous streams, and it gave me a music disc from the gas. It's like one of the new ones. My dude, you can fly. You're not stuck in that hole. Yep, here we go. Please don't fall. Thank you. That would have been really annoying. There he is. There we go. Just before sundown, too. We did it! Sheep farm! Unexpected parrot farm! I mean, not farm, but... Awesome. Alright. Let's head back to the house. And hopefully the parrot still teleports to me. And then we can try and get the music disc working. Hang on. That's so awesome that we got a parrot. Alright, come on. Where are you? Yeah, there he is. Awesome. Okay. I think the jukebox is just wood and a diamond? Jukebox. Okay. Well, I'll throw it here. And then, do I have that music disc still? I'm pretty sure that was this file. I don't see it, but I have another backup plan if that doesn't work. Interesting, okay. So my other plan is just get one the old-fashioned way, which is getting a skeleton to shoot a creeper and kill it. So this is going to be interesting. There's two of them right there. I need to do enough damage to the creeper that the skeleton can one-shot it. And then convince the skeleton to try and shoot it. Oh, hello. I mean, I got 3 chances right here. What? Where did you go? Oh. Come on. Hey, stop. Stop it. I end up dying from this. Stop it. Oh, I got one! Okay, I just need to not die. Don't kill me. I see it over there, don't. Probably one of the cheaper ones, but that's okay. Let me just sneak past you guys and steal that. Alright, I got a music disc. You, sir, are just going ham with the arrows right now. Jeez. Alright, let's head back home. That's all I came out here for. That went surprisingly well. I was getting a little too close. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Back home and safe. Feed the puppos. Feed the parrot. I don't know where you're planning on going, but... sit down. There you go. Okay. So let me just double check. I think this should work. Yeah, jukebox and note blocks is still on. Okay. And we got far. I'm pretty sure. Aren't you supposed to like dance? Dance, my friend. Oh. You shot me in the penis. What the heck? Yeah, why aren't you dancing? Come on. Jeez, that's like surprisingly loud. It's okay for you guys, but here, let me. There we go. Hey! I haven't done this in so long. I don't think I've ever done it in survival, to be honest. I think I've only ever done it in creative. Heck yeah! Ah, sticky keys. That's my bad. I learned how to disable that. It's really annoying. Look at him, he's just busting a move. That's awesome. Alright, oh wow. When I changed my view back, it changed the direction where the music was coming from on my headphones. Scared me. That's hilarious. Alright, here, sorry, I need to turn that down. That is so loud. Yeah, he's just jamming out. Alright, I think I'll leave him. And you know what? You should come closer. I don't want them to breed quite yet, but heck yeah. Look at that cozy little family. Alright, let's go to bed. Unfortunately, you can't breed parrots in Minecraft, so I would have had to go out to get one, but apparently one decided to find us. That's awesome. Oh wow, you can still hear it outside. It's like pretty far away. Alright then. Let's check out how the bamboo farm's doing. I'll feed these guys. Apparently can't yet, but that's okay. Great. You know what? I'm just gonna put a crafting table here for now. It can live right on top of that. Because we're gonna need it anyways for doing this. There we go. I guess the next step would be to go get glass. There. Oh, this wall still doesn't even stop at all. Alright. Yeah, already back up to 12. Okay, let's go explore for a little bit. I have basically everything on me I would need. I'm just gonna go get some sand because I want to put some windows in the house, I think. And we need it for the rest of the builds. And now that we got mine carts and stuff, I'm almost thinking we should make a super smelter. At least like a cheap one. A cheap, not so super smelter. That. Oh, I should have made a bamboo boat. Oh well. I'm kind of hoping we go up here and I can see like a desert or something, because I didn't actually like check this way. But yep, that still points to home. Great. I love that lodestones are so cheap now. makes like exploring so much better. They should have did that a long time ago. Like, I don't always like every Minecraft change, but that was one where I was like, yes, finally, like, lodestones don't cost a netherite. Like, you need 4 ancient debris for 1 lodestone. Like, that's insane. And I get it, because, like, the intent was like, oh, you use it in the nether, so you can use a compass in the nether. It's like, yeah, but you can use it in the overworld, too. Like, if you want to explore away from your base and go jump in caves and, you know, see new mobs and stuff like that, and you add all this new stuff to the game that no one's ever going to see because they can't go far away from their house without getting lost, put away so you don't get lost. Like, yes, you can use banners and maps, but, like, it's just not efficient, right? Like, there's already a way in the game to lock a compass to the lodestone. Just make it cheaper and put it in the overworld. But recently they added, I saw from just a couple of thumbnails, they've added the new copper chains and bars and stuff like that. Ooh, there's a lava pool here. Good to know. Yeah, no, they added in like a few more copper things and like copper nuggets and stuff. So that I'm sort of 50-50 on. Like, it was kind of the natural progression. So like, I'm not mad about it, I guess, but I don't know. It's just palette swapped other items, right? So it's hard for me to be like, oh my god, they added this, woohoo! It's like, yeah, they added something that already exists in the game, but in a slightly different color. So I don't know. It's good, but it wasn't something that like wowed me. Like, same with glow squid. Like, I know there was the whole controversy with like Dream getting the glow squid in the game, and like it was supposed to be a joke, and then people actually voted for it. But it's such a useless mob in my opinion. Like, they really shouldn't have listened to everybody and did that. Like, I don't know about you guys. Like, it's fine for like signs and like item frames and stuff, but I do not use glow squid ink like pretty much ever. Let's get some. All right. That was well over a stack of sand. Cool. Like, we definitely need more, but it was a good start. Like, obviously I could do this at the shore near the base, but like then the base will look ugly. I'd rather do it when it's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Okay. Oh wow, we actually got a lot out of that. That's actually probably more than enough. But in the interest of not being wrong, let's go grab a little bit more. I have a feeling it's definitely enough for the farm I just built, though. Yeah, no, I'm glad I made the shovel before we did this. All right, let's see which way home is. It's back that way. I had to turn my render distance down so far to try and get the stream to stop lagging, so I haven't seen any problems in like almost an hour now though, so hopefully that's good. What's the glass for? Well, the glass is for the bamboo farm, for one. just to make it look nicer. And then also, eventually I'm going to put windows in my house, which I think is good, especially when I add a second or third floor. But I don't have a lot of building blocks. I'm sure people don't want to just see me like mine blocks all day and not actually like do anything. So I might collect supplies off camera, but we'll see. Actually, I could check up on the village to see how that's going. Definitely a lot more villagers now. Yep, there's still babies here, so looks like everybody's doing okay. Not everyone has a job yet, but that's fine. And then right over this ridge is home. Obviously, I'll start moving villagers over eventually, but for now, we're doing pretty good. I'm also kind of regretting having this many happy gas, but also not at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, the music just stopped. Is it still in here? Yeah, I guess it is. Hey. Okay. Let me sort some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. I'm gonna make a few of these furnaces because I don't want to wait for all this to cook. And then I'm gonna take some of my coal, which I'm actually kind of low on, surprisingly. Go. And do I still have wheat on me? I do, so it's probably time to feed the sheep. Hoping that little one grew up, but I don't think it would have. Nope. But that's okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. This, and that'll be for filling in all this stuff. Sweet. How are we doing for here? Already up to like half a stack again. Okay. Almost nighttime. I could stay out a little bit. Let's just see what I have here. See if I can do anything fun. Not really. But let's start filling this in. And we're looking pretty good on the stick front. And like, so this is good, so like we can have a bunch of wood, because like we can make the bamboo into wood now. But also I can sell it for emeralds, right? So that was like our main source of emeralds. And I did say that we were gonna make a stone cutter, or a stonemason, sorry, which is good with silk touch, which we do have. But I'm also low on blocks myself, so I feel weird selling blocks when I still kind of need blocks. So I think between the pumpkin and melon farm and this, we should be okay. Make lots and lots of emeralds, and we can start getting items from the villagers. And we're in good shape. Like I said, we could get netherite next episode. We could keep building. Could even go fight the dragon technically, although I've been kind of putting it off on purpose. Not because I'm afraid or anything, but just it kind of, once you have the elytra, everything's so much easier to get, and it's just, there's no struggle, so it's not really fun to watch. Like when you can fly around and do everything and you know the game inside and out, it's just like, you know, then why would you bother watching it? There's no danger in the sky unless you like run into stuff. but that is good. All right, there. So yeah, this will just constantly pump out bamboo. And I'll just let this go for a couple more seconds, just get a few pieces of glass, just so we don't have to do this next time. And this needs to turn. Let's get rid of that. Start decomposing all these leaves, because eventually I'll make a staircase to here. I might do that actually. Start working on all these little bridges that I need to make to kind of connect all the land. I would like to make a clock tower at some point too. It's sort of been on my mind lately. I want to start making some clock towers. I don't know if it'll make it like functional, but like I don't know if the solar sensor is just sort of an on-off thing or if it actually measures how strong the sunlight is. But I don't know, we'll figure that out later. Okay. Just try this. No. Oh, yeah, I got one. There we go. I would call that a farm, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I don't like this, that zombies can get into this, but like it's not like they can really kill the sheep, so that's kind of okay. Yeah, no, this is starting to look pretty good. Kind of want to put a tree here, like a big one. I don't want it to turn into like the tough floor or whatever it's called. I can't remember. The word escapes me right now. Grab this, but yeah, no, we're doing pretty good right now. I do like. You know what? Let's work on the path. I'll do some stuff with the path. I got a little bit of cobble on me. What do we got? Gravel. I'd kind of prefer andesite, honestly. Yeah, there's some andesite. Alright, so check this out. So my path is gonna go this way towards the house, probably, right? And there's gonna be like a staircase here. So here, we'll do maybe something like this for now, just so I can get up and down. And then I'll start adding in just like random holes, you know? That. Some of these. And then just haphazardly just throw blocks in. And basically the trick is to try and make it look as random as possible. And so sometimes when things are random, they're not random, if that makes sense. So, you know, sometimes when random chance, you get lucky, right? So sometimes there will be 2 blocks touching each other. So you have to remember that. You can't just like go like, oh, I need to make like, you know, every block not touch the same block. No, like that's not random. You need to really think about when you're doing this to like understand that it's okay if you have a big patch of andesite in the middle of the road, because like that could happen. It's not likely to happen, but it can happen. And adding stuff like that in really makes the world feel more naturally generated, because sometimes nature just is random and you get lucky, right? So it'll kind of make more sense once I'm done just kind of running through here. This. A couple of these. Right, so those. That. Like here. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. I'm leaving some of these holes empty for when I do like gravel and stuff. Couple here. And okay. So let me run back to the house and see if I have a few more blocks I can use. Tough is okay, but not ideal. There's a bit more andesite. I don't like using granite. I want to try and stick to like the gray blocks. Some gravel. Do I have just regular stone on me? I do. And I wouldn't mind grabbing some cobblestone. Here, let me grab some cobble. I'll just sleep to get rid of the rain. But yeah, like, you want it to be random, but you need to understand that random isn't always random. Is kind of what I was getting at with that. So, here, let's take some. That's the wrong pickaxe. Why do I have them back? There. There. Take some of this. Oh, maybe there's a cobblestone here. Maybe there's this here. Maybe there's here. There's a gravel here. Some here. Here. This whole thing here is cobble. Right? Maybe some stone. You'll notice, like, the more you kind of go through it and you start adding in random blocks, that it starts to look a little bit more broken up. And, because you know what I mean? Like, smooth lines and, like, smooth patterns, that's, like, a very human thing. Right? Like, in nature, you don't typically see, like, a nice stone flat path. Like, no, like, there's bumps in it, there's, you know, I'll go back in and do it in a bit, but you'll put, like, a half slab in here. Like, maybe there's a dip in the road there. And you need to, like, sort of understand that when you're making stuff like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't need to be pretty. Imperfection is what makes it look good. I'll do this. I want to grab a bit more cobblestone to break it up a little. Go. Great, so we'll do a couple of these in here. You also want to try and use blocks that are like native to the surrounding area, right? So like, I know I'm using a lot of spruce because spruce is a really good wood for just being like a very neutral wood, I guess. Like, I wouldn't even call oak the neutral wood. I'd say spruce is for most things. But, you know, we have bamboo, so I'm using bamboo blocks. I'm using, you know, spruce just because it's just like the default wood. But, you know, if I liked jungle trees, then yeah, I would start doing some jungle tree builds, and I probably will because it makes the most sense, right? Like, I got my resources from here. This is jungle tree and oak. I should be making stuff out of jungle tree and oak. There's no spruce trees growing here, so why do I have spruce wood? Spruce is kind of like the weird exception to that. Okay. So you can kind of see it starting to take form here. Like, we have a lot of grass in between. But once I start bone mealing and adding in like bits of grass everywhere, it'll come together. Right, so throw some of these in. I'll do something like that. Throw a gravel. This. Start going through and adding in, you know, a couple more little random pieces of dirt. You want it to look like worn in, I guess. Like, you would never see this generated in the actual game. So here, there's too much dirt here to break it up a little bit. This, maybe a couple of these. Yeah, something like that. Now it'll be like an actual path, right? You know, this is the landing of a stair, so maybe make this a little bit different. Like coarse dirt for paths. Yeah, coarse dirt's good. It's good for certain biome types, I think. It's all a matter of preference too. Like personally, coarse dirt I feel like doesn't go in every path, but it does go in a lot of them. But I think what we have here is pretty okay for now. I might tweak it a little bit here and there, like, you know, throw some creeper explosions and some repairs in just to show like, oh yeah, like, you know, time has passed. But how we doing, brother? Don't have a lot of them. That's okay. I can finish this a little bit later. But see what I mean? Like now we have an actual path. You can actually see like, oh yeah, like this is different than everything else. This kind of needs to be a little. I'll figure this out. Same with this here, this cobblestone underneath. Like I'll fix this. It's just there's lava underneath this. I don't touch it. But yeah, it's now. It's kind of hard to see from here. But I think once we look at it from up above, it'll be a little bit different. Here, I'll actually run over because I'm 2 levels away from level 30. And we can definitely take a look and see what that looks like. And then, who knows, maybe it looks like crap and I have to go down and change it, but at least we have like a starting point. Right, it's not just like your simple, like take your shovel and right click the dirt. It actually looks like there's a story there. And then obviously once I have more buildings and stuff, I'll add in some plants because obviously plants are everywhere. And we can figure out what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna have to turn my render distance back up too, be able to see it. So hopefully the stream doesn't get too bad. Oops. Have I found a geode yet? No, I haven't found a geode yet. That's another thing that I need to do. I do have calcite though, which is also in the area, so I could start building with calcite. But let me finish getting up here and then I'll turn the render distance up quickly and we can kind of see like how the paths look. Alright, so we'll do that quickly. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. This big cloud is totally killing my vibe right now. Where's clouds? Off. There, that'll help. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see it here. Like there's the path leading down. You know, there's definitely still a lot of dirt blocks here, so it'll get filled in with more cobblestone once I have it. And there's a path leading to here. So we could put like a building here. We could put something small here. There's the sheep pen that'll eventually get moved here. The house is probably going to take up this big imprint here, maybe a little bit off to here. I haven't decided yet. But there's the new bamboo farm. There's the portal here. There's the pumpkin and melon farm. So, you know, we'll eventually have the village in here, probably in the jungle area. You got our big mountain with the dog. Still think that's really cool looking. And yeah. So obviously right now, like you can see, there's a lot of still darker dirt path blocks and holes in here. But once I add in some more cobblestone and a couple other pieces like smooth stone and smooth andesite and stuff to kind of break it up a little bit, it'll look a lot better. But let's do this. Get some XP quickly. And in fact, I'll actually take some of these bones because we can add in some grass. And then next stream, I'll probably go do an adventure of like getting netherite or something. Now that we have a bunch of sand and a bunch of gunpowder, I can make a bunch of TNT. And we can go look for netherite safer than doing beds. Again, like I know you can do beds and like we even have the sheep farm now, so it'd be really easy. But right-clicking a bed in the nether is, you know, one wrong move and there goes the hardcore file. So I'd rather not do it that way. I think TNT is the safer way to do it. I don't want to put everything down to a misclick and 9 streams in, end up losing the entire file. But let's head back. And I can even make the axe I wanted to make earlier. And then I don't know what else to do after that. I think that might be it for today. Let me just give me a sec to give it a thought. Because I need to start my dinner in a little bit. And I also still have a little bit of dishes to do, although I guess there's not that many. Here, let me make an axe. And let's see what we're cooking with here. Silk Touch axe. That's usually good. Because we can also get leaf blocks with it too. Yeah, let's try it. Efficiency 4. I'll take it. Combine it with that one, we'll make it unbreaking. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, gotta feed the puppos. And I gotta get seeds for the bird now. Well, my dude. I want you to land, I don't want you to follow me. Sit down. I'm not even holding the seeds anymore. We need to figure out a name for you too. Alright. How are we looking? Almost dark, but that's okay. Definitely gonna need a little bit more sand if I'm gonna be doing TNT stuff next round or next episode, but I already got redstone torches to set off the TNT. So we could start working towards getting all of our netherite. Here. I bet you we could probably breed the sheep again. There we go. Breed, my friends. Awesome. Yeah. That's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheep. Maybe 11. And we can head over here and grab some of this. Some bamboo stuff. And I can't remember, can you make planks out of this? You can. Sir, I'm doing stuff. I'll keep that here, but I can use that as fuel, I guess. Planks are really good to use for fuel. They're like pretty space efficient. I don't want to get into like the math of it, but if you turn your stuff into planks, it's like arguably better than using or not planks, slabs. It's arguably better than using planks or logs or even coal in some instances. It just depends on what you have near you, I guess. Here, I'll fill this in. And then I guess I can do a bit of bone mealing. Make things look a little prettier, I think. Go. Yeah. Okay. So let's take some of this and just, you know, just kind of go along the outside of the path with it. And then go back and break a little bit of it, you know, with some flowers. Keep the flowers. You know, maybe throw a few up here. You know, go back, break some of it a little bit. You don't want too much grass, but just enough that when you're walking down it, like, see how more natural that looks? You know, maybe do a little bit here and here. Do some here. Here. Kind of follow it around. There. That looks a lot better. Then you could even, instead of using the torches, you can put up like street lamp posts or something. Like, it's really not as hard as it looks. Like, I thought making pathways was like such as like, you know, you need to be a good artistic builder and do all that, but like, no, it's really not that hard. It's like organized chaos, I guess you would call it. Do I have blocks on me still? Here, let's just settle this right now. This is gonna get blocked because we're making a pond here. And oh, you even got the fireflies going. That's awesome. You even have a bat. There's no cave here. Yeah, no, things are starting to look pretty good. We even have the means right now, technically, to make redstone lampposts. But I think I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit. But yeah, no, we can get some fish and throw some fish in here. Let me maybe block this off. I love how it's called blocking it off and you're actually using like blocks. I don't know. I like clever plays on words. Sure. Kind of a waste of gravel, but that's fine. There. So while this isn't connected anymore, which sort of sucks, we have our own little pond here, and I would put a dolphin in it, but dolphins can jump, and it would definitely just try and jump over this and back into the ocean, so I'll leave that for now. But let's head to sleep, I think. And the plan for the house currently, okay, so I don't want the cows to stay here. I want them to have their own spot. But it's going to be like a giant square, I think, going out to back here. Maybe even further. I'll see about maybe making like a fake shore. But there's a... Sir, I was giving an explanation. Mind your business. And then I want to make like an open courtyard in the middle of it. So like in the center here, it's going to be like a door and you can walk out and there's just going to be a bunch of plants and like maybe a tree or something. And maybe I'll put the bird out here, the dogs, make that their own little area. And my old high school was similar to that, where it was like a giant square and then it had a courtyard in the middle that none of the students were ever allowed to go into. But it had a bunch of classrooms where there were no windows, and then some of the outer hallways had windows, so you could like see into the courtyard as you walked by. And then there was like a couple of access doors that again you were never allowed to use. But why I'm making this look like my high school, I have no idea. But I saw a really cool house that sort of looked like that, and it just reminded me of my high school, so I was like, yeah, do it like that. You know what, you guys? You've been here long enough. Here. I will even do you a solid and see what these eggs have. Literally nothing. Okay. Alrighty. Have you found it yet? No, that's an old message. I think that's probably good for now, but like even this path, like it's not done yet, but like with the plants on it, it looks so much better. I think about it, we put like a lamppost or something up, like, I don't know, here. You know, just start adding in like little things. Maybe throw a pumpkin in the corner here. It's like the little details like that where it's just like it looks super random. And that's what makes the world feel more alive. So here, let me dump a couple pumpkins out. I've actually never used pumpkins for this. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing I saw when I was walking past that, and I was like, dang, a pumpkin could go here. Yeah, let's throw a pumpkin down. You know, put a post here. I don't know, maybe there's a pumpkin here. Oh, you like this song, eh? Yeah, I wrote it myself. I'm kidding. Great, we can already breed these guys again. I think it's every 5 minutes you can breed sheep, just like cows. But we already have lots of wool, and I'm gonna dye some of these sheep too, so we need at least 16, I think, is how many color wools there are. Which we might actually already be at 16, if not, we're very close. And then these guys can go into an automatic wool farm, and then I just never need to worry about wool or getting blocks ever again. See what I got. Not a lot. But yeah, no, the path looks good. Definitely lay something out here at some point. You know, I'll put like a building, like, I don't know, like here. Sitting here doing like city planning already. Yeah, something can definitely go here. So like when you're walking down the path, you know, you got the building there. We could definitely put a building here, or like something like an outdoor park or something can go here. But it's starting to look good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I got a nice sunrise. Let's see if we can get behind me. Awesome. Ooh, that was a good knuckle crack. Ooh, getting crunchy. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is check my phone because someone's messaging me. Nope, it's my email telling me I'm doing nothing. I think I'm probably gonna end it here, guys. But if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you leave a like before you go. It does help the stream out. Sorry for the first like 20 minutes, it was kind of laggy. So if you stuck around to the end, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna maybe try and put out a short tonight, but if not, then definitely tomorrow. And probably not gonna stream tomorrow night, but maybe during the day, we'll see. Depends. I kind of got some stuff going on this weekend, so maybe I'll do a long stream on Saturday, maybe Friday. I don't know. It'd probably be like Saturday morning. But keep posted. I'll try and put out a community post and see if people see it. But I think today was semi-productive, right? Like we got the bamboo farm going. We got the sheep farm. We got the new path. You know, we got a bird, which was kind of unexpected. We set up the pond for future endeavors, which we got some drip leaf and sugarcane stuff in there to make it kind of look cooler. But yeah, no, everything's looking pretty good. So if you did enjoy the stream, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Again, I hate asking people for that. I know it's annoying. I'd never do it either, but it really does help the channel out. It's free for you, and you can literally just subscribe and mute my notifications. I honestly don't care. But yeah, no, it just helps me get out to more people, and I just enjoy streaming, and if no one's going to watch it, then I'm not going to do it. So again, if you guys enjoyed it, do all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one. So have a good rest of your day, and I don't have a sign off. So yeah, Minecraft.